thoughts, views,
Mhm.
and opinions expressed by the host
Yep.
are for entertainment purposes only. Do not get mad.
Nope.
Do not get upset.
Uh-uh.
Do not get offended.
Ah,
Do not
baby.
pass go. Do not collect $200. Instead, pay us, and then we'll shut up.
Yeah. Yo, this is Ninja.
And name change.
What?
This is
What? You didn't tell me it was a name change?
my bad.
Go ahead, go.
Name change. XP early. I'm changing my name from Early Bird Night Wolf to XP early. To kind of help brand myself and build my brand
Okay.
because there's XP everywhere. So
Yeah. Okay, so god damn it. Now I gotta do the editing. I gotta change now money plane. All right, so Early's still here.
yeah.
And this is what's going on. And today we got some exciting news. What are we talking about, Early?
Very exciting, man. We're talking about the new gameplay showcase for Dragon Ball Sparking Zero.
Dragon
On
Ball.
them.
Dragon Ball. Dragon Ball. Motherfucker.
Dragon Ball Sparking Zero.
Yes.
Okay.
Let's talk about it. Matter of
I
fact,
was at work. Go ahead.
No, you go ahead. You go
Okay.
first. I'm excited too, but you go.
Okay,
You go.
so I'm at work and I get a text from you and it says, "Yo, have you seen the new trailer?" And I was like, "No." And like, well, I'm about to go on my lunch break. I'll watch it. So I go get my food, come back, park my car, and I prop my phone up and I'm watching the trailer. And I got a lot, bro. Like I got like really excited for this shit. Son. Like that shit looks good, bro.
Now I'm telling you.
I was watching like what stood out to me. Goku hit Vegeta, like they were fighting in the air. He hit Vegeta down. Vegeta hits the ground, and he shoots a beam at him, and the beam hits the ground, and you can see like the little effects or like the little explosion. So I noticed that, and then when Vegeta came out of that, his clothes, like he didn't have on the armor no more.
Right.
That armor piece was missing, and his clothes was torn. And I was like, I know they didn't, bro. So like your clothes get torn as you fight, bro. I was like, yo, that's gonna be super dope, and the transformations, or like more so the animations,
right
when they do things. So the animation when they do things, and the being able to transform when you want, like that was, I was like, yo, this is going to be a dope game, bro.
Yeah, bro. I obviously, you know what? Fuck it. Run the trailer, son. Let's watch this shit. Let's watch this shit again. This is gonna be the second time we can watch it thoroughly now.
All right, here we go. Here we go.
Yeah.
Oh hell, you would do that.
Yeah. Oh my god, son. Bro. So exciting.
Man, why you want to be an a-hole today, man?
Now perish alone with it!
Yo, when I saw Broly, I was excited as hell, boy.
皆さんこんにちは。ドラゴンボールスパーキングゼロのメインプロデューサーの山谷と申します。
Yeah, fast forward his ass.
本日はよろしくお願いいたします
Yeah, right there.
No, I won't be losing this one, Vegeta.
I'm just okay because I see all the tabs up top. I know that one's obviously Ki Blast, Stamina, but I'm like, I'm wondering if the transformations are like kind of like Xenoverse.
Yeah. So where you gotta build your bar all the way up.
Yeah,
Transform.
yeah, and then like hit like R1 or and X or something.
Mm-hmm. Like that part right there.
Yeah.
That was dope.
So the coolest part I like was when they blocked the Ki Blast. And they bro. Now I ain't gonna front. The gameplay looks good, but you can still see it's a little rough around the edges. You know what I'm saying? Like especially when they're standing up.
Yeah. Like this animation looks amazing, bro. Like flawless.
Yeah, especially like when they quick blasting. So I'm assuming you have to get into a certain state to fight that fast.
Well, you know they got you can choose speed or you can choose power. Did you see that part?
Yeah, I kind of did see that.
Man, what the world's going on?
Let's go.
We skip past the darn transformation part. Let me see if I can go back and catch that transformation.
No hard feelings.
Now, I noticed the boost. They're obviously playing it on PlayStation 5 because it's R2. I'm wondering how big the maps are gonna be, like just all around. That was awesome right there.
Yeah. It reminds me of Xenoverse.
Yeah, it kind of does. It's like especially the one-on-one part.
Yeah.
Going all out. Break through the limit.
Yeah, R2.
Bro, this is the part where it like gets really good. Bro, beam battles, bro. I'm just glad that they brought that back. I know in Xenoverse you could kind of do them, but like it's so hard to execute. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
Let's go again.
It gotta be precise.
yeah.
いかがだったでしょうか。まず本作はやはりシリーズ
Yeah, but okay, so yeah, this I don't know when it's supposed to come out, but god damn, it feels like it's gonna take forever, dude. That beam battle part alone, and then the damage, I didn't see I noticed when they're hanging out on the rocks and the mountains that when you do a quick run they break. I noticed that, but I'm hoping that you can slam them into buildings. I know there was more trailer that showed them fighting in Outer City, and they were crashing into shit and breaking buildings and stuff. But I'm pretty sure it's not gonna be nothing like the anime where it's just looks complete. You know what I'm saying? But I'm excited. I think it's gonna be a good game. I'm hoping that it's not just dry and cut fighting Dragon Ball game. You know, I'm hoping there's more elements to it. Like you see how they transform in the game, and you can actually beam battle. And I noticed that when the bar fills up, it also you have like this. It looked like the limit burst when it kind of blinks, and then they were fighting fast. So I wanna know how those mechanics work. I want to know how when how do you prepare both players to almost fight at the same kind of level is what I'm you know what I'm trying to say.
Yeah.
So like if I because I noticed when they were both charging up, they the thing would come up fast and they were both ready. So I don't know if that's going to be a player thing.
Yeah,
Or,
I was looking at that too.
you know, like do we both charge up and give each other a minute to charge? Like, or can I interrupt your charging up? Or, you know, like shit like that. Like to make it more Dragon Ball ish. Like if somebody was charging up in Xenoverse, you could just do a key blast and fuck up the whole thing. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So I want to know if there's something to help with that aspect of it.
I don't think so. So like you're wondering if you're powering up, no matter what the player does, they can't interrupt you powering up. That's what you're
Yeah, which I'm pretty sure that's not going to be the case. But
yeah.
I'm saying like if you're powering up and the other player wants to be a complete asshole and disturbs your shit because he don't have his key blast up or he does, like I wonder if that's a dynamic that they're gonna change. Because in Xenoverse the hardest thing is to have a real one-on-one fight because one player always has more ki than the other or more stamina. So that was the flip side of the card. And this game is more like Z Fighter is more like fighters and Xenoverse put together. You know, like
Yeah.
they took the best of both worlds and made it into this one thing. So it's like if I'm charging up, can this guy blast me from all the way over there, or does he have to come hit me? You know, shit like that. So that's all that's just shit in my head as a big Dragon Ball fan. I'm thinking about because I know sometimes I want to charge up all the way, but I can't because then I get hit with a key blast. You know, and then it kind of somebody will zoom at you and start whooping your ass. Is there a counter for that? Is what I'm asking.
From what I was seeing, from what I saw when Goku was charging up, Vegeta started charging up,
Right.
and Goku's bar was moving slower than Vegeta's.
Mm.
So it's like when by the time Goku was fully charged, it's like Vegeta's bar kind of caught up with his.
Right.
Maybe they designed the game to where if you were powering up at the same time,
it goes faster.
So that you can catch each other.
Yeah, right. That makes great sense because like if I'm fighting in the game and let's say I'm fighting you and we're whipping each other's asses, but I want to get my energy up because I want to do my Final Flash, which is my favorite fucking beam in the game, but I can't do it if I step back and start charging and you see me charging, you're like, yo, he's charging. So now I'm going to charge him because we both know if we charge together, we'll both get key blast faster than if we charge separately.
Mm-hmm.
Almost like a bonus. Like, yo, if somebody's charging, instead of attacking them, charge with them, and both of y'all will get, your key blast up almost to the. So it's kind of like an incentive for letting them charge up.
I think this is going to be way different from Xenoverse because from the looks of things, you're going to need your key in Sparking Zero. Like you're going to need your key.
Yeah, all times.
Because of the way that it plays, you need it for. Because I don't like I said they showed where you could go. You can power up and you can go speed,
right?
Or you can power up and go power.
Right.
So you know how Trump's got that big bulky form?
Yeah.
So you can either go power or you can go speed. And I think you're gonna because of that, it's like you really gonna need your key. Sparking Zero.
Yeah, so I agree. I mean I'm pretty sure the key blast is gonna be the major part of you keeping up in the fight, you know? like
Yeah.
for sure, like hands down. But the only thing I'm thinking is that, especially when you're blasting, because I noticed the key goes down pretty fast, but it goes up just as fast. So I want to know when you transform, does it take away from your key? Because I didn't notice when he transformed if his key was going down because they were doing so much shit. But I don't, because I know in like Xenoverse when you transform, you're losing, key, and then you lose your form if you get beat before the key ends. Like once the key dies all the way down, you lose your form and you got to start the shit all over again. So I don't know if this game, once you change form, you stay in that form and you good until you lose all your energy, or can you lose your form if you get your key all the way down and get your ass whooped?
You mind if I put the screen back up?
Yeah.
Let me see. All right, so if you look at Vegeta's bar right here, it's empty and Goku's is full.
Right.
And as he moves, he's using them and it's going fast.
Yeah, because he's using those dodges. Yeah. But see, then, what happens there? Vegeta charges up and he's full bar.
And then and then it does something. It's something special, right? So it's electrified right there.
Yeah. It's almost like a limit burst.
Yeah.
Because he's not transformed, he's still base form.
Base form.
So it's probably like a limit burst. Remember that shit when you hit your analog in, you get limit burst, and it gives you all types of incentives and shit.
Yeah, but see right here, Goku powers all the way up, and then
you see how fast. Yeah, that shit went up fast too.
Yeah, he used his whole key bar, but he's full power right now.
Yeah. And his key is just going up as he's fighting, which is crazy. So that's what I'm saying. I don't know how they use the energy.
I think if you're not using your key, it goes up by itself, but slowly.
Yeah.
And if you power up, it goes faster.
Yeah. So it's constantly going up. It's not like in Xenoverse where it just sits there and goes up slow, depending on your QQ bangs and all that shit. See, because that second one went up fast. You saw that shit.
Yeah. I don't know. I don't know. Because it look, because I'm watching Vegeta and his bar is not really moving that much. Even though he's moving, he's using high speed movements and stuff.
And it's crazy because it seems like Goku's bar just moves faster. And then like once it gets to full, you get all this extra power.
Yeah.
So it kind of throws you off. And then you can do this.
Oh, and he can boost too.
Yeah.
Okay.
So I guess it's certain. I don't know. I guess once you get all powered up, that's when it gets intense,
Mm-hmm.
Because then after that, look, everything kind of calms down, and like it's over. So it's almost like Street Fighter, where you got to like build up your super bar, and then when you get to a certain point, it just the game, the everything gets more exciting. It gets more. Everything is picked up more. Like you're almost dead, so you're like you're trying to put in the work now because you're already Super Saiyan, whatever. But I'm gonna almost say that the transformations are just based on the character you pick. So if you pick Super Saiyan God, Goku, or Vegeta, you start off at base form because they didn't go through they went straight to God. You know what I'm saying? Like there's no, you ain't gonna be. I don't know. I could be wrong, but I don't think you're gonna be able to change into every single.
I don't think you are either from the looks of it, because if they could go through all those transformations, I'm pretty sure they would have showed it.
Yeah. Because that's one thing I remember. I don't know in which Budokai was it, but you could set if you had Goku, if you had the capsules, you can set. Remember, you could hold 4 capsules. I remember. You can set Super Saiyan 1, 2, 3, and in those capsules, but then you lose space to like have energy or some shit. I forgot what it was, but you can change in mid game to all those characters. I don't think they're doing that in this one. I think you just pick a base. I think you just pick a form and then you start off as a base. You know what I'm saying? So if you pick Super Saiyan 3, you start off as base Goku. You know, you work your way to 3, and that's it. I could be wrong. I don't know. I haven't played a game, obviously, but if you could, which I think in a game like this where it's going to be so high paced, for you to transform into 3 different transformations, it almost makes no sense.
Yeah.
Because if you're trying to win a game where you only get a certain amount of time and a certain amount of energy, it's like, why are you changing 3 times? It's like, it just doesn't make sense. Like, okay, if I change into Super Saiyan, 1, and I'm getting my ass whooped, what's the point of me to changing into 2 and 3 if I have if I get no time to do it? So yeah, I could see how that might not work. But if you could, yeah, it'd be cool if you could like set up maybe a different kind of game mode where it's like, you can set your energy up longer, or maybe like a 10-minute long fight or something, and you can
that would make sense. Make more sense.
That'd be cool. Like you could set up like I don't know. Let's say we set up like a different, like for instance, in Dragon Ball Fighters, you can pick 3 characters. Let's say you could pick 3 forms instead, and you just fight through all of them. So you start off at base form, and if you die, your next character will be Super Saiyan 1, and then you could transform from 2 to 3. Like that'd be kind of dope. Instead of dying, like instead of you whipping my ass completely, once you beat my base form, I come back as like an animation starts, and then I come back as Super.
Yeah, that'd be dope.
And that I think that'd be a cool iteration into transformations, where it's not like, oh, I gotta get my transformation out before I die. It's more like, okay, when I die, I transform. That'd be a good I think segue into like a 3-round match.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? So it won't feel like 3 rounds. It'll just be, 3 transformations. And I know not everybody has 3 transformations. I know other people may not have any, but maybe they can do them like that, where they get unlocked potential, like for Krillin, or, just some
sensu bean or something.
Right. Oh yeah. Take a sensu bean and you come back.
Yeah.
I think if they did rounds like that, it will probably make for a more interesting game. Because I ain't gonna front, man. As a Dragon Ball guy myself, I would love to transform 3 or 4 times in a game.
Yeah.
From base all the way to wherever. But I know that's not feasible because the game is supposed to be fast paced, and it's just gonna take too long for me to get all these, transformations in. I might even forget at one point and not even transform and just whoop somebody's ass because I might be that good. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And I might not even need to transform.
Like you say, in order to go through all of those transformations, that will be a very long match.
Mm-hmm.
And if it's that long, then I'm pretty sure it's going to be like 1 round, because you can't. I mean, just imagine fighting where you go fight your base form, die, and then you come back as Super Saiyan, and then Super Saiyan 2, and then Super Saiyan 3, and then Super Saiyan God, and then Super Saiyan God, Super Saiyan.
Right.
That's a really, really long
match. Yeah, for sure. I agree.
Well, then it is still in development.
Yeah, that too. But I ain't gonna front. There was a couple of spots that look a little rough around the edges, like when Goku was standing up on the rock. He literally wasn't standing, and he wasn't floating yet. You could tell he was standing because he was doing that jog jump he does. Mm-hmm. But his feet were off the ground by that much. I'm like, pretty sure that was fucked up right there. But I was like, whatever. It's a Dragon Ball game. I'm excited for. So yeah, I don't know. I just want to play this shit already. Yeah. Like, to be quite honest.
But it looks good, man. I like the aura, like when they're powering up that little aura around them. It's not stale like a cookie cutter. It's moving like energy. So that's dope. I like that.
See, like, all right, right there where they just did the the key blast hit off his hand.
Mm-hmm.
That shit was crazy. Look, boom. That was nuts. Like, I want to know how. I mean, do you have to hit? I'm pretty sure it's gonna be like a. See, when he dodged and then he shoots it, and then he deflects it. So you see him a number of things happening here so fast. It's crazy. You're seeing Goku. All right, you're seeing Vegeta do a beam blast.
Mm-hmm.
You're seeing Goku disappear, come right next to him. Goku do his blast, and Vegeta smacks it away. So that's a lot of button pressing, and that's a lot of no, hear me out. That's a lot of button pressing, and that's a lot of paying attention to do those commands, bro. Like you need a certain amount. Like there has to be, bro. I don't care what anybody says. You could be nice, but not anybody's that nice to get all those commands in back to back to back, right? So there has to be a warning system somewhere. Whether on each player's screen, where it's like, you know, like when Spider-Man gets his tingly thing when you play Spider-Man or some shit like that, where it's like, okay, you have like 2 seconds to press, you know, a button and then you know your command. If not, you're going to get hit. So I'm almost certain that's how that's going to play out because they ain't show no commands on screen, but it has to play out that way because if this demo is gameplay, then oh man, I don't even want to get into this shit right here, boy. When I saw Frieza, listen. First of all, that move he does,
mm-hmm.
I have that on my character in Xenoverse, and
yeah,
bro, it's probably one of the best moves to have to clear out an area because you hit everything.
Yeah,
but when he did this shit, boy, I was hyped because he threw it into the ground. And I don't know if this is just an intro to the map, and he does that to make the map, or that's something you can do. But, bro, Broly, bro.
Yeah, bro.
Broly's a beast, man. I think he's probably going to be, I love Vegeta, but I think Broly's going to be my next best player in this game, bro. Like, seriously. Because he looks so dope, bro. He looks really good in it. Mm. And then, see right there, you see it?
Yeah,
I don't know you saw it? Look, watch when he started jumping.
He was off the rock. Yeah.
Off the rocks, bro. And even when he does a kick, you notice he don't land it. But I don't care. It says right there, still under development, so I'm giving him that. Mm-hmm. But you see how, look at all the quick fighting, bro. Like, at that point, it felt like Xenoverse. Like, the punching and the disappearing and the coming back. It's like, okay, I get that. That's gameplay right there. That's straight gameplay. Knocks him down. I love the animation of the dust. It looks really good. And I'm hyped that you can go up and down on your own.
Yeah.
And I don't know if you noticed, but right there when he did that Hame, bro, it looked like it followed Vegeta. Look, it kind of turned, right?
Yeah.
It did, because I know if that would have been in Xenoverse, you would have missed him. That's one thing I hated about Xenoverse is because if you're doing an ill combo and you hit him too far or too away, that's it. Your beam blast is missing. You know how many times a good combo I missed? Boy.
Yeah, I hated that about Xenoverse. And you waste like a ton of energy on that blast too.
Bro, not only that, but like you went hard to connect everything, and the blast was supposed to
finish it. It was the cherry on top, man.
And that's one thing Xenoverse was always, in my opinion, was always missing, is that the connection to all your moves were always never right. You know, like they almost never connected right because they always miss because the beams in my opinion should always follow the person. It should be like homing devices, bro, on those beams. I don't understand why they're not. If I was a real Dragon Ball character and somebody shot a beam, I just walk off to the right or to the left. Mm-hmm. And you're going to get missed. I think the beam should follow you all the time and create that feel like, yo, I can't run away from this shit. I have to deflect it or I have to block it. No running away.
Yeah.
Almost like in the anime. Because look, watch, he does this final flash. Boom. Hits him directly. He falls all the way back. You saw how fast he recovered? And then he gets up and he's out there again. There's no in between, like falling. And you remember how in Xenoverse you fall and you dump the floor like 3 or 4 times?
So
Bro,
you prefer this?
I prefer you getting up fast if you have the energy for it. Like,
Got you. Makes
I
sense.
didn't like the buff time in Xenoverse because if you ran out of stamina, then you had to take those hits, which I understand because there was a lot of people on the map. But in this one, I think it should be a point where it's like, okay, if I have low energy, I have to regroup and figure something out. I don't think I should just lose stamina and fall down and die. I want to fight all the way to the end, and that's the whole point. Like, if you have this much energy, then yeah, you should kind of figure out and get your energy back up and boost yourself back up to life. It's a sensual being, whatever. You know what I'm saying? Maybe a next transformation will help you gain some energy back, but you're a lot stronger. You know, shit like that is where I think shit like this, like see him transforming.
That looks good, bro. Like, this shit look good, man.
So I'm trying to figure out, because I see it says, you see the numbers here? I don't know if you notice his numbers. So he's
yeah, on the 4 and the 5 right there. Yeah, I was looking at that.
What is that? Like, that?
It might be like a combo meter. What's the game? Marvel vs. Capcom. Like, you know how you can do your super combos.
Yeah.
And you can charge up to like 5 bars.
Oh, so you think like, these are reserved energy?
Reserved
like,
yeah.
Okay, that makes sense.
Because you got like a very basic special that you do.
Yeah.
And then you got the special that take like 3 or 4 bars, and those are like your ultimate attack.
Yeah, gotcha.
I'm thinking that's what that is.
Because I noticed in any of these videos, there's just key.
This shit looks good, bro.
I'm assuming you good. I'm assuming that these are key and stamina bars, like they're together.
What?
Like this, the bar on the bottom.
Key and stamina. I think so, because that's how it looks, doesn't it?
Yeah, because there's no stamina bar where you don't need stamina bar. I mean, you do, but you don't in this game because it's so fast paced. Your key could be your stamina bar. It's not like Dragon Ball, like Xenoverse. Yeah. See, and then like it turns purple. So that there's something, I don't know, man. There's something in the back end that we don't know yet. I'm assuming this is gonna be
that's the boost, isn't it?
Yeah, it has to be. Like there's like when you hit it so many times, it just gives you more power. Because you see how he's fucking like he just blows right through it after he.
Yeah.
See, like you see how you got to press it at a certain time because you see the circles going around it. See?
Yeah.
So it's almost prompting you to let you know, and then right here, obviously, whoever comes up with the most button mashes wins. Because you see Goku's already on purple, and Vegeta is only 2 bars down. Mm-hmm. So there's gonna have to be a button battle. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. And but if you notice, it's not a button mash really. I'll take that back. It's more of like you have to like press it at a certain time. Mm-hmm. And then he loses. And then you see his energy is gone. He's dead. And that's how, that's literally round 1.
Look like it's, well, yeah.
Even when this final flash shit right here, bro, that shit it's crazy. So he got hit. He got hit real fast and then got right back up. Like, he got right back up. Goku didn't even waste no time. He kicked right back up, and he was back on his shit. Hold on, I'm trying to see if I get that shit back. So, this is the part where I was a little shocked that they even went in on, was all the characters. Like, Super Trunks, bro. I haven't seen Super Trunks in forever.
See, this is what they tell me about the speed versus the power.
Right. And seeing this boy, I haven't seen this guy since I watched the Terminator.
Tournament of Power.
Yeah. Yeah.
And who the heck is this? Was she in the
Bro,
Tournament of Power?
I don't know. I don't remember seeing her, bro. I think she's like from the manga or something, bro.
Mm.
You know, not for nothing. See, this game is gonna make you play with obviously with the set characters because obviously you're not gonna be able to build your own. I'm sure.
Mhm.
So I'm kind of hype. I want to play with Master Roshi.
Yeah. I like Nappa, bro.
Yeah, I always liked Nappa, man. I feel like he never got his fair share
Yeah.
of time on Dragon Ball, and I always wish that somebody had wished him back on some, some shit. Topol. I mean, I'm excited to see all these characters. You know, again,
me
I haven't
too.
seen them since Tournament of Power and
And that
Xenoverse, but
destroying the city was crazy.
yeah,
Like that's
and that's what I was talking about. Like you see right here, this is another thing that kind of threw me off. Like I see, the Saiyan
Bird and
dudes,
Jason
Bird
fighting
and
together.
Jace fighting together. So I don't know if like, because there's no bar, so you don't know if it's like maybe a team up like Super, since like they really didn't have that much airtime, so they don't. I don't know, but it don't make sense if you can pick more than one character. I mean, I could be wrong, but yeah, KO another one. I'm excited to see because
maybe they have assist characters,
maybe that'll be kind of dope.
and if you choose a certain assist character, you can do like a certain special, maybe.
Yeah. Just to watch these two go head to head. Hit's another favorite character I always liked. I don't think he got enough time, but he was at one point I thought he was gonna be like the main villain in
Me too.
Super until I realized he wasn't really that guy. But see, when it said matchless and speed, I'm like, ooh, this is gonna be interesting because a lot of people like the beam blast, but also there's people out there that want to do combos on your ass all day long. So, but I don't know, man. I'm excited for this. I'm super excited for this.
That looked good, bro.
Oh, this is another game I want to talk about, which is Toriyama's Gem. I think a lot of people. This is gonna go under the radar for a while. I think until people start playing it. But I watched the manga the other day. It's actually pretty good. But yeah, I'm excited for it, dude. I really am. I just hope we get a date soon, or at least a demo. That'd be cool if they drop a demo sooner than later, because they got a good hype going up now. So
yeah, I ain't gonna lie, man. Like I said, I'm usually very critical of Dragon Ball games because I feel like they give me the same thing over and over and over.
Right.
But I'm really excited about this one. Like
yeah, I'm hyped too.
This looks good.
Yeah, no, I'm dead ass.
This one looks good, hype, bro. It looks good and it looks fun.
Yeah, I can't wait to play this shit because I know I mean I'm almost certain it's gonna be good, and I know day one launches are always pretty rough on games that are hyped up because they want to get them out there so quick. But I think this is gonna be a good game to play, just by yourself or with your friend. You know what I'm saying? One-on-ones. I don't know any of the other aspects of it, but just from watching these videos, it looks fun. It looks like it's going to be a cool game to get into where you're going to want to just like if you want to get a fighting game and just play. Like, because now they have Xenoverse and now you have this. And then you have your Dragon Ball Fighters, which is a 2D game. So, like, they covering all their bases. You know what I mean? Yeah. You got Kakarot, which is RPG-ish. So, I don't know. I think I'm hyped for it. I can't wait. Obviously, I'm a big Dragon Ball fan, as you see, and yeah, I think this is gonna be a good one. I'm not displeased at anything I saw today. I think it's gonna be a really well-rounded game, and I am really, really hyped for it. So, and definitely gonna be a day oneer. If I don't get this day one, bro, I'm gonna be really upset. But I'm almost certain I'm gonna get this day one.
Yeah, I know I am. This and South Park. I'm getting it.
Yeah. Definitely gotta do reviews on that. But yeah, dude, RIP to Tori, man. I mean, I know it sucks that he won't be able to see his masterpiece come into play, but this guy created something that's gonna last beyond our time, bro. I'm almost certain. And
It's truly a masterpiece, man.
yeah, bro, yeah, for sure. And this and Sandland is another one that he did. Like it was a short little game he did.
He does Dragon Quest as well, right?
Yeah, Dragon Quest. I think he, if I'm not mistaken, I think he did Chrono Trigger.
I think so.
Yeah.
So did he create Dragon Quest, or he just draws the characters?
No, I think he created it. Yeah.
Bro, so that's like the first Pokemon, bro.
Yeah, bro. Dragon Quest, man. And then he did Dragon Quest Builders, which I was playing actually a couple days ago. I've been playing that for a little while. It was actually pretty good. But I think I'm gonna try Sandlot out also when it comes out. I think that's a whole other video we could talk about. And yeah, man, a lot of these games, man, came out. He really was getting them out there, man, drawing a lot. Yo, you know what I heard? This is just a fun fact. Toriyama ended Dragon Ball Z, right?
Mm-hmm.
That was supposed to be the end because you know GT he had nothing to do with, right?
Mm-hmm.
So he said he ended Dragon Ball. He felt like it was finished and there was nothing else needed to be told, right?
Mm-hmm.
And then Dragon Ball Evolution came out a couple years after, right? And he said the movie was so bad and he was so disappointed in how he felt like he let the fans down because he, you know, people were complaining that it sucked so bad that it inspired him to write Super so people can erase the thought of Evolution being the last Dragon Ball thing created. So if you think about it, and this is a fun fact, if you think about it, he created Super because Evolution, the movie, was so bad that he didn't want that to be the last thing people remember about Dragon Ball. So he made Super so Super can. So just think about it. It's gonna blow your mind. You ready? If it wasn't for Evolution, we wouldn't have the VAD. We wouldn't have Super Saiyan anything past what 3. We wouldn't have the movies. We wouldn't have new manga, bro. So in a way, we have to thank the director. Listen,
it's terrible.
I'm gonna keep it all the way real. I'm a cold hard Dragon Ball fan. I'm probably one of the few people in the world that can say this. Never watch Evolution because I refuse to support that movie. I never watched that movie. As bad as it is, and as much as I wanted to see it just to see how bad it was so I can criticize it, I never watched it. I bet you there's YouTubers out there in the world that can't not say that. You ever see those memes? I bet you can't put this. I bet you can't post this. Bro, I never watched it.
It was horrible, bro.
Never watched it. So fun.
It wasn't even Dragon Ball. They just had the Dragon Ball characters, man.
Bro,
that was crazy.
Never watched it. So if anybody have never watched that movie, hit me up. But I never watched that. So with that being said, fun fact. That movie made Toriyama write more Dragon Ball. And I read this, and this is real fact. He was so annoyed at the movie that he went and wrote Super. And that's how we got Super Saiyan Blue, Super Saiyan God. We got Broly back. He canonized a whole bunch of characters. Bro, so in a way, I'm excited that Evolution was a thing because it inspired him to make more Dragon Ball. Not saying that maybe in a couple of years after that, he would have came out with something else anyway, even if Evolution was a good movie. But I think it pushed the process a little faster. So, fun fact of the day.
That's crazy.
Crazy. Exactly.
That's crazy, man.
Crazy. Super crazy, bro. Super crazy. But, yeah. Hit us up in the comments below. Let us know what you think about the new Dragon Ball game. You're going to get it. You're not going to get it. Who's your favorite character? Let us know. And all that good shit.
Yeah, you planning on getting it day one? Let us know.
For sure. Dragon Ball Sparking Zero. So hit us up. And I'm Ninja.
And this is XP Early, the new name.
The XP Early, baby. And we out.
Peace. Man. Well, so we say all of that to say this.
Yep. Wrapping it up.